talking.
All right, are you there?
I can't hear anything yet. Let's see.
Hello? Hello?
I'm thinking my good seat's right over there in the corner.
Can I only read one of the names?
Okay.
Yeah. I can actually read names. David Stopper.
Nothing to turn on here, is it? Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear anything.
Check, test, test, test. 1, 2. Check. I'm in number 1. Say something, Jim.
Number 2.
Okay. I'm number 1, 2.
3.
Say something again.
Hello? Hello?
I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear anything. Say.
Yes. Hey, Steve. Hey, I got the buttons are up. Okay. Okay. Yes.
I can't hear a word.
Okay. 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 Got it. So do you want me to keep the big box down? The big box. Okay.
Okay.
Other one. Okay. All right, we'll figure it out.
there
we go.
There we go.
I got it, Steve. Yep, we got it, buddy. All right, thanks. All right, everybody ready to go?
All right, here we are. This is going to be fun. 7th grade CIC tournament with Elwood and Blackford tonight.
Welcome to Blackford Sports Network tonight. I talked to Steve Hurd. My name's Kevin Brown. I'm with Dave Weddle and Jim Ridnour. We're going to broadcast the 7th and 8th grade girls junior high basketball game tonight and the CIC tournament game. I don't know a whole lot about the 7th and 8th grade girls.
Well, fortunately, I've been to several of their games this year. So
good deal, good
hopefully
deal.
I'll be able to add something.
From Elwood and your Blackford Lady Bruins.
So, it's going to be Blackford Elwood, 7th and 8th grade tonight. I hear a lot of good things about the 7th and 8th grade teams.
Yes.
So, I talked to Coach Ugan today. And
We've got Ava Mulholland singing the national anthem. All right, that was Ava Mulholland, 8th grade basketball player, cheerleader, and a great singer singing our national anthem for us today. But Ava's going to be out tonight for the 8th graders as she hurt her knee in the last game with Eastbrook. but we've got the starting lineup started. Number 4
Number 20,
for
Haley Christian.
Elwood is Piper Smith.
Number 42, Yessie Pena.
Number
And
42,
number 44,
Yesenia
Olivia
Pina.
Boston.
And
And now the
44,
starting lineup
Olivia
for
Boston
Blackford
will be
Lady
starting, as well
Number
as
0, Faith
Haley
Gephardt.
Christian
Number
and Stacy
34,
Gillen
Gracie
for
Lamont.
the Panthers.
Number 24, Sydney Morris.
For the Bruins,
Number 33, Savannah Morris.
we've got Faith Gephardt.
And number 10,
We've got
Destiny Walter.
Gracie Lamont.
Good luck to all contestants.
We've got Sydney Morris and Savannah Morris. The twins will be starting with point guard number 10, Destiny Walters. So I've seen this team play a couple times this year. So great group of kids for Blackford. And I think in the game with Elwood, we handled them pretty easily during the season. But, it's tournament time, so anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything could happen. And like I said, I haven't seen these girls play. All I've heard they're pretty good. So I talked to Steve Hurd and Tony Ugan today, and I thought it would be a good idea to take our focus away from the Blackford varsity and get the 7th and 8th grade some YouTube time.
All right. Tip went to Elwood and stolen by the Bruins. Savannah Morris stole the ball and then knocked it out of bounds, so Elwood has it out at half-court line. And as usual, the 7th grade girls put a lot of pressure on the opposing teams. And there's another steal, but also a little bit of a foul there. Destiny Walters, I believe. Oh, nope, that was, sorry about that. That was Savannah Morris. I have to look up at the program to tell the twins apart.
Good steal by Blackford there.
Yes.
Out of bounds.
And I tell you what, if you haven't seen these girls play, just watch Gracie Lamont, number 34. You've never seen a more determined young lady play
Jump
this
ball.
game. Bruins take possession over another jump ball. You'll see a lot of those tonight, I'm sure.
Get the ball in the middle. Looks jump ball.
And another jump ball.
Glad to see that. This
Yes.
age, taking the ball to the hoop.
Yep. So it goes back to Elwood again.
Blackford's coming out in the full court press. Stolen by Blackford.
All right. Gracie Lamont bringing the ball up, setting the offense up. Looks like Elwood's playing a 2-3 defense.
Are they in a 2-3 or a 2-1-2?
Maybe 2-1-2.
I don't know. Good shot by
There
Blackford.
we go. Great shot by number 10. That's Destiny Walters with the first 2 points for Blackford. Shooting right over the top of that.
Oh,
that
steal.
zone.
Look at that.
Steal by
Should have
steal
shot
by
it.
Destiny again, and now Gracie Lamont gets the ball back, driving in, and she draws a foul.
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Girls taking the ball to the hoop.
Grassy.
All right, they're setting the offense back up again. Gracie Lamont at the top of the key, shoots it,
good.
and scores just from beyond the free throw line. Another 2 points. It's 4-0. Lady Bruins. Another steal by the Bruins, and goes up for the shot, blocked by 44, which is
steal again.
Olivia Boston, and steals it back again. And it goes off the foot of one of the Lady Bruins, so it's Elwood ball. One of the things, as I've watched this team during the year, a lot of times
Timeout.
a lot of
Elwood.
times these girls play such good defense that the opposing team has trouble even getting on their side of the floor.
Oh, that's what I'm seeing now. I'm impressed by the full court press and them not being able to get the ball in. You don't see that too much in the 7th grade.
Grassy.
A nice crowd for a Monday night here at Blackford High School, where the junior high team usually plays their games at the junior high gym. So we've got a good crowd so far.
Yeah, so far I like what I see. You know, good following. But I think you know, I think boys basketball is rubbing off on all these other sports.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think we're going to start seeing bigger crowds and everything like that in all sports.
Winning is contagious.
It sure is. So full court pass down the floor by the Elwood ends up going out of bounds. Lady Bruins bringing it back up. We got Gracie Lamont bringing the ball up as usual. They start the offense. And there's
she thought about it.
Yep, she thought about it.
Bad pass.
There we go. Taken
Take
back.
it all away.
Foul and one. Nope. Didn't go in, did it? Got 2 shots.
So we got Sydney Morris at the line. You got Sydney Morris and Savannah Morris, and I have trouble telling them apart.
That's better than me. I don't know any of them.
She misses on the first of 2 free throws. Sydney taking her second shot and off the rim, and it goes in. 5-0, Lady Bruins over Elwood early in the first quarter. And
out of bounds.
Out of bounds off of Elwood. It's going to be Lady Bruins ball again. It's great to look around the crowd, and we see the high school boys team over on the side watching from the sideline. We've got the 7th and 8th grade boys teams right up here supporting the girls.
3-pointer up and short. Rebound Elwood.
Oh.
Blackford ball on the side. Loose ball in the middle. Elwood comes up with it.
And we've got a foul called on the Lady
Blackford
Bruins.
foul.
Number 10, Destiny Walters gets her first foul. That's 2 for the team. Elwood has it out on the sideline.
Out of bounds. Blackford ball. Elwood's trying to sneak those long passes in.
Yes. Good idea, but not executing like I'm sure they want to.
I think they got to get somebody down there when they're throwing it. Over to the wing, shoots, short. Gets her own rebound. 3-pointer, short.
Love to see players
Blackford
go
rebound.
after their own
absolutely.
after their own shot.
They follow their shot really well.
Yes. Good coaching. Derek Lees has been the coach here for the 7th grade girls, and
little
just
turnaround. Oh,
the fundamentals of these girls is amazing.
Out of bounds. Got to say one thing: Blackford's not afraid to shoot the ball.
No.
Got a sub getting ready to come in.
That's Neva Hinton.
Oh.
I probably didn't say her name right either. I apologize.
Loose ball. Oh,
Gracie
and a
Lamont
foul.
going in
Take
for
it to the
layup.
hole.
It's one thing you'll see Gracie do. She loves to take it to the hole like that. Draw the foul. She ends up spending a lot of time at the free throw line.
Absolutely. We got varsity boys up and down watching the girls. That's cool.
A little bit quieter atmosphere than we had Saturday night.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. At least we can hear ourselves talk.
And she misses both of her free throws, but
out of bounds. Blue ball.
Yep. We got subs coming in.
Timeout, Blackford.
But this has been an enjoyable season in Blackford Junior High this year as Coach Derek Lee's. This is his first year of coaching 7th grade girls.
Absolutely, you hear good things about junior high girls basketball. I think the 7th grade, 8th grade boys basketball aren't too bad.
No.
So, we got some good talent coming up to the high school level.
Yes.
Next couple of years is going to be pretty good.
So glad to see Coach Walters come in as the high school girls coach.
Absolutely.
And they played a great season this year, learning, new coach, new things to do. And girls had a tough season, but
sure, absolutely.
But anytime you have a new coach and some new things to learn,
right,
takes some time. But to see the future of the Lady Bruins basketball, watching these 7th and 8th grade girls, has just been amazing.
Yeah, and I think you're right. It's things aren't going to change. You're not going to win a lot of tournaments and stuff like that, and in your first year, it's a learning process.
Yes. That was Sydney Morris making another 2 points. It's now 7-0.
They already know the fundamentals.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely. And
there she is again, number 24.
And the thing about it is,
Sydney Morris.
At the high school level, the girls, I'm impressed. You see Coach Hoover at the girls' games.
Yes.
So that's something to.
Another basket by Destiny Walters. It also watch these girls how unselfish they are.
Oh, absolutely.
If they find an open girl, they'll get the ball to them. Another steal by
has this 7th grade
Gracie?
team lost any games?
They lost one
game.
Yeah,
all season.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to Steve Hurd today, the operator of Blackford Sports Network, and I was like, Steve, I said, the girls 7th and 8th grade play at home tonight. I said, you know what? They're 27-1.
Yes.
Let's get them some YouTube time.
There we go.
And he was like, man, find me somebody to announce. I said, I guess it's me. And I called Jim on the phone. I said, hey, Jim, I need your help tonight. He's like, I'll help you out, buddy. Long forecourt pass.
Another great defensive play by the Lady Bruins. That was Candace Mitchell. She ties the ball up and goes back to the Bruins. It's 13-0 right now. The Lady Bruins taking control of this game, bringing in some subs already and getting some other girls some playing time.
Uh-oh, referees look at each other. They're confused. White ball.
But I can tell you it's the defense of these both 7th and 8th grade teams. Their defense is so good that they score a lot of layups.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, it's always, when I played, it was always a honor to come out and play on a high school gym. So these kids will remember this. Hey, we got to play a tournament game on the high school court.
Yes.
So that
there
was
you
always
go.
a goal. Nice move.
Dribble the ball.
Oh, wow. That's an awesome shot.
Good dribble.
I'm going to learn how to say her name, but I believe it's
Nevaeh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nevaeh. Out on Elwood, and it goes back to the Lady Bruins.
Shots up. Missed a lot.
I love to see how these girls aren't afraid to shoot the ball.
Oh, absolutely. And, that's what I tell these high school kids. I said, timeout, Elwood. This is what I tell these high school kids. I said, put the ball up.
Yes.
If you shoot and miss, put it up again.
Yep.
Keep shooting. You're not going to score if you don't keep putting buckets up, or putting the ball up.
Yep. So
51.8 seconds left in the first quarter of the 7th grade game. Blackford Bruins up 15-0 over your. Is it Elwood Panthers? Elwood Tigers?
Elwood Panthers.
All right, Elwood Panthers.
Yeah, they're Panthers.
All right.
We got a lot of Panthers in our conference. We got Elwood and Eastbrook is called the Panthers too, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm. You know, we talked about earlier. You know, a little different crowd than we had Saturday night here at Blackford.
Yes.
But I see Elwood comes out in their blue uniforms, and when I first looked in the gym Saturday night, all I could see was a sea of blue. You know, up in the up behind us here. You know, and it was like, holy cow.
Jay County brought a great crowd with them.
And you know, I know how that feels when
Gracie Lamont stealing the ball, going in for a layup, and using her left hand. Do you see that? She goes in on the left side, uses her left hand. Goes to the right side, uses her right hand. Good basket. Such good fundamentals.
But yeah, you know, we got that sea of blue coming in, and you know, I kind of got this worried look on my face, like, holy cow, you know. But on the other hand, that's how we roll when we go to out-of-town games, you know.
Yeah.
We just roll in with a big crowd. Another steal. Good move.
Nice move.
That was.
Nice dribble.
Gracie from the right
nice
side,
slide.
using her right hand. Yeah, this is going to be fun in a couple years, watching all these girls all in one team in the high school, JV and varsity. And, you know, Coach Walters is excited. You know, his dad, David Walters, is.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice. Look at that. That was very good. Another great pass, but say it again, Nevea to Gracie Lamont, and that ends the first quarter, 21-0.
Seeing some good basketball tonight, you know. Blackford girls, they put the ball up.
Absolutely. You know, my friend Rich Stevens, sitting down there in front of us, his granddaughter is Olivia Lees.
Okay.
He's always harping on me and talking on Facebook about how the 7th and 8th grade girls teams need the recognition and need this. I'm so happy that you took the step forward to put this on YouTube tonight.
Yeah, you know, Blackford Sports Network, it got built up, you know, for all Blackford sports. Steve started it with baseball last year, went on to football, now on to basketball. You know, so it's just growing. So, you know what? I'm like, hey, let's go to the junior high level. Let's throw a game out there, you know. Let's give these girls some time on YouTube, you know. And I can't tell you how many people are watching it right now, but you know, hopefully we have some people out there watching. I sent a tweeter message out, or I sent a tweet out earlier, and you know, I said, hey, Blackford 7th, 8th grade girls live on YouTube tonight. And
well, if you heard me stuttering during the first quarter, I was doing the same thing on Facebook, putting it out there that we're Blackford Sports Network is live at the CIC tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, I sent a couple messages out this afternoon, and now we
look at that fight for the ball. Diving for the ball.
But yeah, I thought, you know what, let's get these girls some YouTube time.
Absolutely.
But the nice thing about it, grandparents that can't make it, now they can see them.
Yeah, yes. Absolutely.
Aunts and uncles.
And before we got started, I seen a couple. I think it's probably 7th grade, maybe some 8th graders that were standing up to our left, up at the top of the balcony here. And I told them, I said, hey, text all your friends, all your family, tell them it's on YouTube tonight. And they're like, are you kidding? I said, nope. We got this game on some YouTube tonight for you girls.
Well,
3-pointer.
And they called the traveling on her.
Didn't see a travel there.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that either. Our officials tonight are David Shauver and Gary Wells are officiating the game tonight. But for a Monday night, it's great to have this on YouTube because the girls can always go back and watch it themselves. And
Oh, absolutely. And I'm trying to keep up with the camera. Trying to talk and do the computer and
So
camera all at once. And
again, just to give a shout out to my buddy Rich Stevens, that's not me on the camera. I've earned the nickname in their family, Wiggles, because I've done a lot of the mostly the 8th grade girls. Another basket.
Yeah.
I've done most of the 8th grade games that I've been to. I've done live on Facebook.
oh, okay.
And of course, towards the end of the game, I get a little shaky, and
Oh, absolutely.
So the whole Lee's family calls me Wiggles.
Well, at least tonight you don't have to do it on Facebook Live. You got it
There
on
we go.
YouTube Live.
Yes. And that's so. All last year, I was doing the varsity and JV games on Facebook Live,
Yep.
and now that we have Blackford Sports Network with us all the time for basketball, I get to sit and enjoy the games, not sit there and run my phone battery down. Okay, we've got wholesale substitutions coming in. It's difficult to keep track with all the subs coming in. Gracie Lamont as the point guard, she's stayed in throughout the game, but I think everybody on the bench has seen some playing time already. Got the 8th grade girls sitting right next to him, so it's hard to tell where 7th grade stops and 8th grade begins.
Right. Oh. Taking to the basket, 2 free throws.
That's foul on Stacy Gillum of Elwood. And that's Savannah Morris at the free throw line this time, the other twin.
And if you're watching YouTube tonight in this girls' game, we're not going to have any commercial breaks. We're just going to roll on with it. But we do want to thank our sponsors that support this Blackford Sports Network.
Absolutely.
We couldn't do it without them, and I know Steve is lane violation. Oh, just letting him reset. Steve gets all new equipment or gets new equipment all the time, always looking for better ways, better things. During the varsity games now, we've got a wireless mic that he runs, or the Grant Banner runs through the crowd with. And,
Yes.
That's pretty awesome for Blackford High School.
And Savannah makes one of 2 of her free throws, and then her sister gets the rebound off the second free throw and puts it up for another 2. It's 26-0 with 4 minutes to go in the half.
Time these kids get up to the freshman level.
Well, you think of Savannah and Sydney. Jim, back in your era, we had the Van Arsdale twins.
Yep.
Well, now we've got the Morris twins here at Blackford. I'm really dating myself to even know who the Van Arsdale twins were.
Well, I don't know if you're dating yourself or you're dating or making Jim older out there.
Right.
Well, the fact is, I remember them even in high school.
Think of Manual High School.
Oh, wow, what a push.
Oh, out of bounds, blue ball.
There was a big push underneath the basket, and they didn't call that one. But, hey, at 26-0, I think the officials
absolutely,
are gonna let some things
absolutely.
go.
Looked like Coach Lease down there was been in the referees there a little bit.
Yep.
But,
So Jordan Rivera coming in for Elwood.
But you know what? You're up 26-0.
Yes.
Let it go.
But I tell you, Derek graduated from Southern Wells and was part of that 2002 state championship football team.
Right.
And an all-around good athlete at everything he's ever done. And such a competitor, and he's passed on that competitive spirit to these girls, and you're seeing the results of it right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, the ball is actually on the Elwood side of the court this time. They get one shot, and Bruins rebound. It's Destiny Walters with the rebound and drives it all the way the length of the court and is fouled by number 44, Olivia Boston of Elwood.
Blackford players looking to their bench for a play.
Yep.
Coach gives it to him. There it is. Oh, wide
Right
open.
there, wide open shot. And rebound by the Bruins.
Nice.
Back up and in.
Nice up.
By Destiny Walters. That's another 2 for Destiny.
These girls learned the fundamentals of the game already.
Oh, absolutely. They're not afraid to put the ball back up.
Don't bring it down.
For those of you that may not know who Jim Ridnour is, Jim has been Luke Brown's trainer since, about 5th grade, Jim?
No, 7th.
7th grade.
4 years I've been with him.
So Jim knows
2 more to go.
Jim knows the secret of success is a lot of practice, and these 7th grade girls really are showing great fundamentals that you can tell that they practice. Rebounding the basketball, positioning themselves under the basket to get it.
Nice play.
If they don't get it out,
Good play.
pass it out.
Take it back out.
Gracie Lamont for another 2.
And I heard this rumor. I heard Jim's working with some junior high players coming up, and looking forward to that. And
I'm going to have Ethan Morris and Olivia Leaks this summer. I'm going to come up and live up here for 3 to 4 days a week.
Sure. And I know
Jim has a permanent bedroom at my house.
Yeah.
Or Luke Brown's house, one or two.
Yep.
Like I said, I walked in this morning, I seen Jim rebounding for Luke. So you know what? I think these junior high kids that Jim's willing to work with, I think they're going to benefit from that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. It's practice, practice, practice.
Well, and here's the thing.
And fundamentals.
Yeah, absolutely. What people don't understand is to be good, you have to work at it.
You're not a kid.
And I've seen, we played some big guys this year, 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", a couple 6'7" guys. And you can tell the ones that play summer ball and the ones that come out during basketball season and play. That's it.
Yeah.
And what's really the people that ought to do is, work with their grandkids or kids that they know and go meet them and support them and practice with them. I have spent hundreds and hundreds of hours with Luke, just night and day.
One of the things I absolutely love about Blackford High School is they make their facilities open to the kids to every evening to have access to a gym somewhere to practice their shooting. And then, of course, with the new field house being built, that's going to give us a couple more gyms to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I don't know how many times Luke and his dad come to me and say, hey, can I borrow your school keys? I'm like, yeah, sure. Just make sure I get them back, They pick them up like at 6 or 6:30 in the evening, and I don't know, it's probably 8:30 at night. They're bringing them back,
Yeah.
So.
And I've never seen anybody get more excited. There's another 2 points for Gracie Lamont. Never seen anybody get more excited than Jim getting a phone call while he was at my house last night from Ted, asking him if he can come in and meet him at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, love it.
Jim,
I absolutely love it.
Jim wants to help any kid. There's a couple kids he's already working with, but he's made offers to other kids to
absolutely
come and rebound for him.
Here's the thing, you start them out young.
Yes.
And, that's what I did with my boy with golf, started him out young, got him a trainer, went that route. And
yes. It makes a big difference.
It does. And
look at that three-point shot. Not just off the rim. Rebound by the Bruins. And Gracie Lamont driving in. That girl, just love her to death. I just love watching her play.
Can you imagine them when they get to be freshmen, sophomores?
Yeah.
This whole team.
So it's 55 seconds to go in the half, and it's 33-0. The 7th grade Lady Bruins handling the game very well. And they're backing off the full court press and just picking them up at half court, playing the man-to-man. Or do you call that woman-to-woman? I don't know. Girl
Yeah.
to girl.
Girl to girl. Oh, we finally got a foul on the Bruins. Number 50 looks like.
Is that okay?
Who's number 50?
Number
for the
50
Bruins?
is Jalen Duke. You know, there's just not a weak member. Jalen deflects the ball out of the basket or out of the inbounds pass,
Nice pass.
and there she is for the
Oh.
rebound and puts it
There
up
you
and
go.
in.
Was that left-handed?
That was left-handed.
Holy cow.
I think she is left-handed.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
That helped.
But here she was guarding the inbound pass, makes it all the way down on a fast break.
I forgot the camera, fellas.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That wasn't me. Rich Stevens, that wasn't me. Kevin's in charge of the camera.
Yeah, I'm in charge of the camera. I feel like Grant Banner when he was running it. Get caught up watching the game, forget the camera.
Yep.
Hard to do.
That's when I was doing it with my phone. I would turn my head and leave my phone where it was, and there's the end of the half, and it's 35 to
Great
nothing.
half.
What a great half by the Lady Bruins.
Yeah, that was good for the Blackford Lady Bruins.
Wow.
You know, I don't know who the leading scorer is, but
I think it's pretty well balanced.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's one thing with a seventh grade team. I don't think there's a weak link in the whole team. They
This-
have everybody that's capable of scoring, and
absolutely.
The second team was equal with the first team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Good balance.
you know, Derek has done such a great job of teaching fundamentals to these girls, and
That's
working
right.
with them, teaching offense. So
Well, hey, there. Look who's
we've
walking
got-
in front of
we
us.
got
That's the Blackford Junior High principal, Kelly Rubel. She's at the ball game tonight. So yeah, we got some good crowd. Look at that. We've got some varsity fans out. Yeah, we got Toby Jones right in front
Toby
of
Jones
us.
is going to sit right in front of us.
Heck
We're
yeah.
going to get some glare off of the head a little bit, but
Yeah, I told Dave today that Hartford City supports their sports.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you know, I was sitting in talking to Coach Hoover earlier today, and just happened to be in there when his interview crew was in there talking to him, and the guy turned his camera over to me, and he's like, "Okay, what is the community's reaction to Blackford basketball this year and last year?" I said, "Well, it's like this." I said, if you go to Richard's Restaurant, it's Blackford basketball. If you go to La Palma, it's Blackford basketball. If you go to the gas stations, it's Blackford basketball.
Yeah.
So, you know, I said, I can't give you a straight answer, but I'm telling you what, people in the community are talking about it.
absolutely.
I said, on the other hand, I said, if you watch our games, I said, there's people carrying Muncie Central Stadium seats, Randolph Southern Stadium seats. There's people coming from all over to watch Blackford basketball.
Absolutely.
You know, not only is that good for our community, you know, because they spend money in our community, but they come and help us pack the gym.
I'll tell you a funny one. Last night I sat with a lady from Jay County, but her 3 kids wouldn't wear the blue shirts that they had. They wore regular shirts because they came to cheer for Luke Brown.
You know what?
That's the truth. And I told him, I said, I'll get his autograph for you.
You know, I did hear that. I heard another story where there was some Jay County fans that come over, but they were going to cheer for Blackford, so they didn't wear their Jay County gear.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's
the truth.
That's funny. You know,
When we were at Winchester, Jim and I were sitting up in the upper section and saw a whole basketball team walk in.
right?
And I thought might be, you know, one of the like Frankton or somebody that we were getting ready to play. Well, come to find out, it was a whole team from Ohio that came over to Winchester because it was the closest game that they could see Luke Brown play
Wow.
live.
Was that the team from Union?
Yes.
Okay.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'd seen them. I seen them up below where we were sitting, and then where I started sitting. Then I went down and got on the radio with Steve.
Okay.
But yeah, I seen them all sitting there, and I'm like, Wow, that's amazing.
Well, I'm going to give a Kevin Brown plug here because every time you do those away games and you're commentating, you do such a great job bringing in such good knowledge of the game and everything. It's always fun to hear you.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. You know, and I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be a school resource officer, and you know, I hang out with the boys, so I catch all their stories.
Yes.
And I hang out in the film room with Coach Hoover at least a half hour, maybe an hour a day, talking.
Yes.
And, you know, it's interesting because, you know, I'm a cop. I did play basketball. And the thing is, we'll be watching a film, and he'll be critiquing it, and he'll ask me my thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, and that's cool.
Yes.
You know, he just wants to bounce it off somebody to see if he's seeing what I'm seeing or if I'm seeing something different than he is. Then we sit there and talk about it, you know. And like I said, you know, Coach Hoover, he's a film watching machine.
Absolutely.
You know, there's been times where I'll come by the school at 7, 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock sometimes, and I see the lights on in the film room. I know he's in there because you see his truck out front.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder if he pulled up a bed or has a bed somewhere in the school because he's here all late hours. But I know he has a place here and that he stays here in Hartford City. But
well, let's put it this way. Back before they started construction, and he had his own office out there in the locker room.
Yes.
Yeah, he was taking naps. I'll say that, yeah, because I walked in there one day and I'm like, oh, he's sleeping. Time to go. But you know, the guy works his tail off watching video and everything. You know.
Absolutely.
You know,
I have to admit, I just moved to Hartford City in 2007, so I don't have the history that you do in this community. But, you know, what I saw, I think it was 2012 when Tony Ugan first got here. And the change in the baseball program, and you started to see a change in the attitude of the students. And you know, my dad was a school superintendent, so I've been around schools and school boards and superintendents. And let me tell you, I'm going to put a plug in for our school board. I've never seen a school board so involved and truly caring about our schools and doing the best thing. It's not always a popular thing.
Right.
But how when they were approached and Tony brought the idea of bringing Hoovers here, how the school board just embrace the whole thing and
absolutely.
help make it happen.
Absolutely. And you know, the thing that you got to look at, our senior class.
Yes.
You know, you got Division 2, 3, NAIA.
Yes.
You know, Nathan Brown.
Yes.
Golf.
Yes.
You know.
Absolutely.
Let's look at Mark White.
Yes.
I'm sure he's looking at playing soccer someplace.
Or the wrestling team last night recognized.
Yeah, absolutely.
In front of 3,000 people.
Yeah.
That's great.
Let's look at your junior class. You got colleges looking at Brandon Strobel.
Yep.
You know, you got Dalton Willman. You know, he could go baseball. He could go basketball.
He could
go
football.
I mean, he could go weightlifting. I mean, heck, as much time as he spends in the gym. You got Caleb Mealy probably going to go to D1 baseball.
Yep.
You know, I was talking to Caleb's mom last night, and, you know, they were in Indianapolis at a baseball workout.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've got athletes at Blackford schools, you know. We'll get into the sophomore class, you know. You got Luke in that group. You've got some others. You got some strong freshmen coming up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love that C team. Just every game that C team has played with CJ and the Waters boy Randy. I'm gonna forget his name.
Who?
Randy. His dad's a coach. He's a 7th grade boys coach.
Oh, Scotty Winger.
Scotty
Winger. Yeah.
Yeah. Watching those kids improve and growing, we've got a great future here. And
Oh.
these 7th grade girls are just, the second half has started here. I guess we better get back to the ball game. But the 7th grade girls, there's Gracie Lamont from a 3-point shot, and it's good.
3.
Gracie Lamont for 3 more points.
And I'm gonna go out on a limb here a little bit, and we're gonna talk about the girls and boys at the high school level now.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give Grant Newton a little credit.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
He's strength and conditioning coach.
Yes.
Weightlifting teacher. And these guys are in the gym. Not during. I mean, they're in during school, but I'm gonna tell you what, after school programs.
Yes.
Some of the football coaches are in with them. Coach Sehigh's got his crew of
Nice
coaches.
move.
Yes.
So we are starting to look up.
Grant Newland was at the school. I happened to be at the school board meeting when they hired Jerry Hoover.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know my history with Jerry, but I was at the school board meeting with Jerry when they hired him. But that was also the school board meeting where they presented the new field house with a weight training room. And Grant Newland, that was the first time I really met Grant, did a phenomenal job of presenting why we need a field house, why we need a better weight training facility.
Absolutely. And
just
you know
did a
what?
great job.
I would like, and I've talked to some people about this. We don't have a lot of the female athletes in weightlifting programs.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think that's an error on our fault.
Yeah.
Our part, because here's the deal. If you're a female, you want to go in with a bunch of sweaty guys and lift weights.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
So I want to open an option up to, hey, let's have 2 periods a day or something like that where the weightlifting program is nothing but females.
Yes. Yeah.
Let them get in there. Let them bulk up. Let them go that route, because look, over the last 2 years, we've cut down on injuries on the boys' side.
Yes.
The girls are fighting injuries they have all year, the girls varsity. So, let's start a weight program for them.
Yes. Look at this fast break developing right here, and
Oh, she missed it.
missed the
Behind
layup,
you.
but again, it was the defense. There's Gracie again from 3 points and nothing but net. Nothing but net. Gracie Lamont at 6 points just in the last couple of minutes off of 2 3-pointers for Gracie. I'm so excited about the future. It's great to have Mitch Waters here as a varsity girls coach, and then his dad David coaching 8th grade girls, and you see these 2 7th and 8th grade teams, and there's another 2 points by Destiny Walters.
43-0.
And this has been typical of the 7th grade girls for most of the season until the game they got beat. They had held every team under 20 points throughout the whole season. And this is 3.
Oh, nope.
A little short on that one. But to see the future of this girls program with Coach Walters here, Coach Waters here, we've got a player, Destiny Walters, and I'm talking about Coach Waters. So got to get my tongue out of the way in the L's. Another fast break by one of the 2 Morris girls. 33. That's Savannah. Savannah on the fast break and goes in for the layup and gets hacked. Shooting 2 free throws. And I believe it was Savannah. They were close to losing a game, and I'm trying to remember who it was against.
It lost subs in.
But the 7th grade girls were behind by 1 point with 3 seconds to go, and Savannah hit a 3-pointer. No, they were down by 2 points with 3 seconds to go. She hit a 3-pointer and put us up by 1 point, and the 7th grade stayed undefeated at that point. There she is again. There's Jalen Duke getting a rebound off the missed free throw and putting it back up for 2. So 2 missed free throws ends up with a 2-point play by Jalen Duke.
They handled the ball really well, too.
Yes.
Shots up.
And
Good.
And there we go. Number 2 for, that's Reagan Weishart. Puts the first 2 points with 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Puts the first 2 points up for Elwood. Another great play, passing the ball. Look at this defense by these girls. They are just tigers going after the ball. You see a loose ball, they're diving after it, they're going after it. Look.
Yeah.
And we got a foul on the Bruins. Fouling, I'm going to mess her name up again. How do you say it again?
Nevaeh?
Nevaeh. I'm going to have to put
she
that.
looked like she traveled.
Another 2
And
points.
2.
All 4 points by Reagan Weishart of Elwood.
And 3.
Oh, mercy. That had to hurt.
That
But she gets
tumbled
up.
on
She
top.
gets up, little
She
smile on
got-
her face. She's okay. Wow.
These girls are
They
great.
get down and dirty.
I mean, I heard the head hit the wood clear up here with headphones on. Look at that defense again. Oh,
I wonder how many steals they get a game.
you know what? If we kept that stat,
Yeah.
we'd need one person to do nothing but
Yeah.
track the steals. Okay, Elwood bringing the ball up again. And looks like Blackford's gone to a 1-2-2 defense and grabs the rebound. And timeout called.
Good call.
Timeout called by Derek. As Savannah brought the ball down, she stopped her dribble and was kind of caught. So they called the timeout to save the possession.
I just got a message that the video's glitching a little bit. Not sure what to do about that.
What's it doing?
It's got a glitch.
Oh yeah, it looks like maybe the internet connection is.
I don't
is
know.
a
It's
little
something
shaky.
about the video frequency. I don't know. I'm not sure where to get that at.
Well, that's one thing I'll admit to is I'm absolutely ignorant to YouTube video and settings.
I asked Steve Hurd to set it up for me. He did. And
Yep.
guess what? We're going to roll with it.
All right. Maybe if Steve can call us and coach us from afar. You know, but I'll tell you what, the Blackford Sports Network guys, they have worked so hard. I wonder if they realized what a commitment they were making by doing all the basketball games.
Oh,
that they
absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, I kind of felt bad asking at the last minute to do the girls 7th, 8th grade game.
Yes.
But, you know what? I wanted to get them some YouTube video
Yeah.
or some YouTube time. Let's call
Yes.
it that.
And there she, following her shot again, and
Oh,
okay, they're going to let that foot fault go.
I don't think she had a possession of it.
Yeah.
3.
That's Sydney Morris hitting those threes. I believe it was Sydney that hit that game-winning shot that one time.
Oh, off blue, white ball.
So it's hard to tell when we have subs in and when we have our first team in. if I didn't know the girls that well.
Oh, into third. 45-4 Blackford.
Wow.
So we're getting ready for the fourth quarter, and more fans coming in, getting ready for the 8th grade game. See Chad Strobel coming in. His daughter Brianna is on the 8th grade team. Jane Ann Strobel over there as well. So I guess that means brother Brandon is required to come watch his sister play, right?
Right.
I always gave Brandon a hard time because a lot of times the 8th grade team would play on a Thursday night, and we had a game on Friday. And I'd say, okay, Brianna, you've got to score 12 to 15 and give a challenge to your brother.
Absolutely.
And each of the games, he stepped up and did his part.
Here's the thing, those guys that do the varsity games, old Cody Krause, he's on Brandon all the time. He's like, score me some points, take it to the hole,
Yeah.
Don't let the game come to you. You take over the game.
Yeah.
This kind of thing. So we pushed that issue with Brandon. It's like, look, take it to the hole, and he has been.
Yes. Yep. Well, another thing I saw, and I hate to be talking about the varsity boys right now, but the defense that they played against Jay County was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Yes. That to me, that's what won the game. And another steal off the inbounds play. She misses the layup, but gets her own rebound. These girls just know how to go after their own rebound.
The thing I noticed with these girls, they get on the floor after the ball.
Absolutely.
That's unbelievable.
Without knee pads.
Yeah. Again, great defense. I'm going to write her name down in syllabic form so I can. I tell you, I must have a learning disability here that I can't remember her name from 2 minutes ago.
Nice dribbling.
Oh, little push in the back by Elwood, but they let that one go. And again, Sydney Morris going in for the rebound and putting it back up. And she gets fouled. She's going to be at the free throw line for two free throws.
Well, we talked earlier in the broadcast when I said that Coach Hooper does come to the girls' game and watches. Just looking over there across the gym, look who walked in.
Yeah.
Old Coach.
Old Coach. I've known the Hoover family since 1967. You weren't even born yet, were you, Kevin?
No.
Of course, Jim was already out of high school by then.
Yeah, a few years.
He was actually out of college and had a good 10 years in at his career.
Funny, guys. Just keep talking.
What do you mean, guys? Jim, I didn't say a word, buddy.
Well, they get my birth date in Roman numerals.
So, again, those of you that may not know Jim Ridnour, he's 80 years old. He comes up here every week and works with Luke Brown and works with a couple junior high kids, and we'll leave them nameless, I guess, until Jim wants to tell us about them. But
who all do you work with, Jim?
Olivia
Lease.
And Ethan Morris,
okay.
The 7th grader. I believe next to Luke Brown.
That's a big statement.
I
that
know,
is big.
but there's potential.
Yes.
I have a niche picking out good shooters, then make them better. And you try to build them up.
Jim is a great story in himself. The fact that he's still with us, he's a cancer survivor, and for over 12 years now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I never know I got it.
And I tell you, I'll admit, let me think, I'm not good at math. I'm 18 years younger than him,
Oh.
but I can't keep up with him.
I don't think there's probably too many that does. I know, not on a dance floor.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Jim was around before the twist was even invented.
Oh, funny.
Then he just picked it up, didn't he?
Yeah.
I can do that on one leg.
We were at the Pickle Restaurant one night, and he showed us.
I'm gonna tell you what, he agreed to come in and work with some seniors, and my
Yes.
boy being one of them, and my boy's girlfriend and senior Andrew Beckley and his girlfriend.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, they come in and worked out with Jim, and
They had a ball, didn't they?
they did. They
They
did.
they learned how to dance in 3 nights.
And
Amazing.
the neat thing was
I'm doing it again this year.
the neat thing about that whole situation was we called them up in front at prom, and they done their little dance moves that Jim taught them, and people were just going crazy during that.
You know what I think it is?
I think the
I'm
table's
watching
really
the video.
loose.
The table's moving, and it's making the camera shake. That could be it.
Need to put shims in it.
Yeah. I'll guarantee that next time we do a game, Jim will have this fixed before the game.
That'd be easy to fix.
Isn't he a handyman?
He's a handyman.
That's what I thought.
He works on my house all the time. If I ever have anything wrong, by the time he leaves, it's gone. Oh,
What do we do?
we got a lane violation by number 10 of Elwood. Stacy Gillum stepped into the lane and
It's like they called it. The girl stood there,
yeah,
and the referee started walking the other end.
yeah.
It's really good to see the boys come to watch them.
Yes. Got a foul on Stacy Gillum now.
There's a good crowd here tonight.
There is.
Can you imagine all these fans fitting into the junior high gym?
No,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have any place to broadcast from.
We'd be calling the cops down there.
Oh! Faith Gephardt took a upper right cut to the chin. And foul in number 44, Olivia Boston. That'll put Faith at the free throw line for 2 shots.
I went mute for a minute.
Oh, okay. Talking to the boss over there.
Yeah, talking to the boss. She's making jokes.
We have to behave ourselves because the junior high principal's sitting right next door to us. So,
I told her I was going to get her on the air.
I grew up as a son of a school superintendent, so I'm used to behaving myself around authority.
Well, I thought back when my boys were in junior high, I thought I was behaving too, and until I got almost kicked out of a junior high game.
Another basket
Yeah.
by Gracie Lamont.
50 to 5.
I wish
5.
I wish we would have kept score to just see who's scoring all these points, but 3 minutes to go in the game, and
Well, you might ask
it's
Russ.
50 to 5.
I think.
Who?
Russ, the guy that keeps it in
Oh
notebooks.
yeah.
Well, I think Jim said it right earlier. I think it's a team effort. It's not.
Absolutely.
I don't think one person's taken over.
No.
Understanding the fundamentals.
Bruins taking it out of bounds underneath. Nope. And
She carried
the
it.
ball. Yep. I think Gracie might be 4'10", so
Yeah, maybe.
palming the ball is pretty easy when it just naturally bounces 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Look at the intensity in their faces. It's 50 to 5, and these girls just don't know how to let up. Which is good. I mean, they're competitors. And just looking to the left of us here, we've got the pretty much the whole 7th grade boys team standing here watching and supporting the girls. It's always great to see how the schools, the athletes support each other. You know, you just don't see the jealousy and the little petty stuff that happens in some schools.
Have you noticed how good they can dribble?
Yes.
A couple of them can dribble without looking down.
Yep.
We got some high school players that can't do that.
I know. Tell me. Yes.
So we're down to about the last 2 minutes of the game. And again, both teams have played every player. You know, this game has been in control of the Bruins for since the first minute of the game. And so 2 minutes to go, scores 50-5. Bruins bringing down the ball, running their offense. Passing across court.
Nice
play. Open underneath. Again, there's Destiny Walters for an easy 2 points. That's just teamwork. Passing the ball around. Everybody touching the ball before somebody shoots it. Again, another turnover by Elwood. Gracie Lamont shooting it, rebounded by the Bruins. These girls just have the fundamentals. They know where to stand. They know how to place themselves for rebound and
nice pass.
Passing underneath the basket and tipping the ball out to a teammate, keeping control of the game. We're down to the last minute. Gracie Lamont just taking control, such a good leader. But again, like we said, there's just not one individual on this team that stands out as you know the team couldn't live without. I think you could switch any combination of these girls and have a great team on the floor. Derek Lees, you've done a great job coaching this year, teaching these girls fundamentals.
He certainly has.
Teaching them how to win.
And still make it a game.
Yes. Keeping the intensity. You know, the score could be 0-0 right now, but the girls are playing like it's the last minute of the last day of their career. 52-5 with 31 seconds to go in the game. Gracie Lamont bringing the ball down and kind of gets clotheslined by number 44 of Elwood, Olivia Boston. And that is 5 fouls on Olivia. That's with an A. So we've got another player coming in to take her place. For Elwood, that's number 4, Piper Smith, coming in. Gracie Lamont at the line, shooting 2. Or it might be 1-1. I think she was shooting, though, so it's probably referees don't have the fingers up. But she hits the first one, so she's got 2 shots anyway. Just watch the form of her shooting free throws. That one's a little bit short, but the Bruins get the rebound. Gracie shoots it from the side and misses, but again, Bruins get the rebound, and Destiny Walters puts it back up and in for 2 more. 55-5. We got 5s all the way across. That's kind of appropriate that maybe it ends that way, but 2.2 seconds to go. Elwood with the ball on the sideline. What a great showing of the 7th grade Lady Bruin basketball team. 1.7 seconds to go, 55-5. Looks like it's going to end that way. There's a shot at the buzzer. And that's the ball game, folks. 55-5. The Blackford Junior High 7th grade Lady Bruins winning handily as the girls congratulate each other.
All right, guys, we got any closing comments for the 7th grade game before we move into this 8th grade game? Jim, you got anything?
I like the way they play the fundamentals. They know the game at early age.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, they're a scrappy little bunch.
Yes. And they work as a team.
Yeah, that's good to see. Dave?
It's the same thing. Coach Derek Lees has really created a great winning attitude with these girls. These girls have worked hard all season long. I've had the blessing to come and watch them play as the 8th grade girls are taking the floor.
There's a blue jacket over there, a sweater right there. Right where your hand's at. No.
So, and this is another cool thing that the 8th grade girls do. That before every game, they say a little prayer together out in the middle of the floor.
Blue sweatshirt.
They say a little prayer together and before they start their warm-ups. So, unfortunately, Ava Mulholland won't be playing tonight. She hurt her knee, so we've only got 8 players on the 8th grade for the tournament. And hopefully Ava will be fine. She did sing the national anthem before the game tonight. So.
All right, well, we're going to shut this 7th grade game down, and we're going to get ready for the 8th grade.
All right.
Stand by.